some people don't like noodles because, you know, some of the stuff said about noodles. But hey, I like my ramen noodles. They're good to eat. Do another one of them videos. Some people may not like, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm not going to get into it because, you know, I don't put personal stuff out there on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. I guess Facebook, too. There comes a time in life where you got to learn about certain things, you know, and it's one of the times in my life that stuff I'm going through, things that's been happening. I know the camera angle is a little weird, but it's the best I can do right now. Because, and you know what, hang on a minute, let me try something different here. Yep, see, my thingy that holds my phone up fell out of the back of my phone. Yeah, need a little bit. Not that much. Yeah, I'm gonna leave all this in here because I'm not worried about I'm not worried about being perfect about it. Yeah, there's the times in my life where stuff I'm going through, things just got me going and just got my depression up and stuff, but, you know, I'll make it through, got God. But there's things out there that people call themselves a Christian, and I'm starting to find out that some of the people that call themselves a Christian in my life are not truly Christians, because, you know, they're on your side, they're having your back, but then something happens in your life you have no control of, but it happens. Next thing you know, they're turning their back on you. They're no longer your friend. They're against you because of what happened. That's not how a true Christian should work. In fact, some of them out there say they've forgiven certain people, or they've forgiven certain things. They've forgiven certain people, they've forgiven certain things in their life. You know, certain things about life, but they're proving that they have forgiven nothing, and they're not truly a Christian either, because true Christians wouldn't turn their back so fast on somebody, especially when the mistakes that have happened are not their fault, not under the control, is made by somebody else. But still, because you're being a true Christian about it, you have in their back, you have forgiven them, you're still in the wrong because you're not taking their side. That's how it is with some of the churches out there. I mean, I have seen it over and over again where there's some churches out there that if you don't believe the way that the pastor believes, or you don't believe the way that this member believes, you're not a Christian, you're not saved, you're not going to make heaven because you don't believe the way they believe. That's why that's why there's so many arguments in church nowadays, because this person has their belief on what the Bible believes, this person believes what their Bible believes, and if you're reading out of the NIV Bible, you got it all wrong anyways, because the NIV is not the right Bible. The only two Bibles out there that are true, good Bibles are the KJV and the ASV. Those are only true Bibles. Of course, you know, the KJV can be confusing. That's why the ASV is out there. The ASV is just like the KJV, but it's written basically the same style as the NIV. But it doesn't have all the missing. I've been doing some studying with it. I'm actually still continuing to do the study with the NIV. The NIV, not only do they take away from, but they add to it. They've actually added verses that ain't supposed to be there, and they take away verses that ain't supposed to be there. The NIV has taken away the deity of Christ completely. It's taken away that. It's taken away the Holy Trinity. There's several things that's been erased out of there. I'll do a video on that one day. But like I said, though, going back to the original subject, there's some Christians out there that say they believe, they love God, and they have forgiven people. But yet, if something happens, they prove how it hasn't happened. Because true forgiveness is forgiveness. Just because you forgive somebody, another thing that some people talk about, you know, just because you forgive somebody doesn't mean you have to hang around someone all the time, but you still have to forgive them. But give them a chance. You know, God said give them more than one chance. You know, give them chance after chance. And if you can actually give someone a chance, forgive them, give them a chance and prove that they've actually changed, no, you're good. But if you never give them a chance to show you how much they've changed, then you're not doing the right thing, in my opinion. Like I said, a lot of people might disagree with me on a lot of stuff that I say. Of course, some people may not watch my channel anymore, but I don't care because it's how I believe. It's who I am. It's like this shirt, you know, don't wait till it's too late, because we are living in the end times. If you look around, you see the, you know, the Bible prophecies coming true every day around us. I mean, I've seen reports about them talking about, you know, forces getting together and attacking Damascus, and there's a Bible verse, I don't remember where, but I know they talk about, you know, Damascus being turned into a city of dust in one night, overnight, and that sounds like it might be happening pretty soon with the way the stuff's going. A lot of these prophecies have come to pass, but there's still some out there that haven't come to pass yet. I'm not trying to make a day or anything, because nobody knows when it's going to happen. But yeah, I mean, it just blows my mind sometimes. Some people out there, I love God, yay, and this happens, and they go, you're the devil. You're no longer to me. You know, they don't even give you the chance to come talk to you and give you the, you know, for you to give them the real story. They just believe in their head what's right and move on with that. They don't even get a chance for you to explain yourself or anything. Kind of like what the Bible, you know, kind of like what Satan does to you. He'll make you believe the lie, the most beautiful lie out there, so he can get your soul. That's just how he works. He makes you believe the lie. And he was once the main angel of heaven, so you know he can make anything look as beautiful as he wants. I think it's funny too, the Pope coming out saying hell doesn't exist. You'll find out how real hell is when you die, buddy. Sorry, but you saying stuff like that, you're going against God, you're accepting gays and going against God like that. You're going to find out how real hell is when you die. Kind of like crap, what is his name? Dude that just died. Can't, you know, yeah. Tells you how much I cared about him, because I can't remember his name right now. One of the smartest men in the world, and he's saying that, you know, everything's just a fairy tale. There are people scared of the dark. I feel weird, I can't remember his name right now. You know, he died the same week as Billy Graham. That's probably my brain doing it to me, I do have them issues. Either way, he said that, you know, he saw his entire life was to prove that God wasn't real. Well, when he died, he found the truth about everything. When you die, you'll find out how real hell is or how real heaven is. You know, it all depends on how you live, who you are. Like I said before, I live my life how the Bible and how God says you live your life, not how the church says you need to live your life. I mean, yeah, it does help to go to church. I'm not saying, you know, I'm not condoning that. I have nothing against it. Go to church if you want to, nothing wrong with that. It's just that I haven't found a church yet. Well, actually, I did. It's so far of a drive right now that I can't really afford to drive back and forth, you know, to go there. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm kind of rambling on because my brain forgot, you know, the main thing. I was going to talk about forgiveness, but, you know, said all you can, basically. Because, you know, when you truly forgive somebody, you will give them a chance. Ooh. Got some ingestion coming in now. If you truly forgive somebody, you give them a chance to see how they're like, you know, see what they truly change or not. Of course, sometimes out there you can forgive somebody else, but you're not going to change if you don't forgive yourself. Also, another thing about it is, too, some people might forgive, but yet they don't let go of their past. They refuse to let go of their past. Their scars, or whatever it might be, they hang on to their scars, they hang on to the pain, or whatever it might be, they hang on to their past. And because of that, they can't move forward in their life, and they take out whatever on somebody else, or, you know, someone else, you know. There's always, like, if you hang on to your past and you never let your past go, there's always someone else that pays the price, because you ended up taking out on someone else, whether you realize it or not. You end up taking it out on somebody else, and the scars of your past will become the scars of someone's present and someone's future, because you refuse to let go of what happened to you in the past. If you don't let it go, then it's going to eat at you, and you're going to let it out in so many different ways, and it's going to hurt a lot of people, more than just yourself, because your pain will get transferred to other people over time. Like I said, your scars become someone's scars of their future, someone's scars of their present. You know, it's just a natural revolving cycle. That's how it works. You know, that's what Satan does a lot of times. He just causes the same cycle in families over and over again. That's how you know, so many people get lost sometimes. But yeah, it's just, oh man, it's just, as far as I've been posting as much as I normally do, I need to start posting again because it helps me out to get this out because of my depression stuff. Like I said, I'm not going to go into details because I don't, you know, I don't put my personal life out there like that, you know. There's some things you just don't put out there for the internet to hear. Even on today's world, it seems like some people want to put everything out there. It's like, I got some friends on Facebook, you know what they're doing every day. You know, every aspect of every day, what they ate, what they're doing. He's like, I'm here now. 5 minutes later, I'm here now. I don't get those people, but hey, I guess if you want to, more power to you, I guess, you know. I don't know, it's just, I'm cooking my noodles, eating me some food. Quinn is watching the game in there, watching the Rangers play the Astros. I'm a hardcore Rangers fan. And when it comes to football, I'm an Eagles fan. I may live in Texas, but I'm an Eagles fan. That's why I'm so proud of what they did at the Super Bowl. I dropped it. Y'all got to see me have one of my little fruit caps. I dropped some noodles. But yeah, just keep in mind stuff I've said. You know, you want to know more, comment below and I'll do more. And, you know, if you want to, comment below and I'll let you know how to contact me. But yeah, like, subscribe, ring the bell, you know, all that fun stuff. And I'll be back, y'all.